What's going on, everybody? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Let's talk about tonight's game. Final score from Golden One. The Kings are back from their 7-game longest road trip of the season, and they played against a very good Dallas Mavericks team tonight without Luka Doncic, and the Mavericks found a way to win this basketball game. They actually led on, from the moment the tip off, and they held on to their lead. Final score from Golden One, 122 to 114. A couple things that really pissed me off that I don't want to hit the panic button yet because it's just one. It's one game back from a long road trip, and Matt Barnes was right. Anytime you come off a long road trip, that first home game is always going to be tough. And tonight, you can see the effort was not there. Mavericks made 12 3-pointers in the first half, and they shot the ball. They shot the lights out. It just was one of those games where you would think the Kings would get back in, and they did. They got back in it, but the thing that kind of pissed me off is, let's talk about the numbers first, and I'll get to that. De'Aaron Fox was named a All-Star replacement as a reserve today. Happy for De'Aaron Fox. He deserved every single bit of it, and I'm glad he's an All-Star and will be playing an All-Star game. 39 minutes for Fox tonight. He had 33.6 boards, 5 assists. Domantas Sabonis in 37 minutes. He had 18 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Keegan Murray in 35 minutes. He had 16 points, 3 boards, 0 assists. Harrison Barnes in 31 minutes, he had 8 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. And Kevin Huerter in 27 minutes, he had 15 points, 5 boards, 1 assist. Now, let's talk about the bench, because the bench, after the trade deadline, the bench is so pivotal and critical to this team. You got to have a good bench. And let's look at the bench. Terrence Davis in 21 minutes tonight, 9 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. Malik Monk in 15 minutes, he had 8 points, 2 boards, 4 assists. Davion Mitchell in 12 minutes, he had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 2 assists. Chimezi Metu, 11 minutes, he had 7 points, 3 boards, 0 assists. Trey Lyles in 7 minutes, he had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. And Keon Ellis got 4 minutes tonight. He had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. That's not good. The bench has got to be better, man. Trey Lyles, he's been one of our productive players. Gousset tonight. Davion Mitchell, 2 dimes, but he only took 2 shots, and both of those shots from downtown. Your backup point guard's got to be able to score and put the basketball in the hoop, and very frustrating to see Davion struggle offensively. Malik Monk left the game with an injury. I think he rolled his ankle. Hopefully it's nothing major. I mean, we play the same Mavericks team tomorrow night, so I'm hoping it's nothing major because if Malik Monk is out, your bench, you better have other players step up on the bench. That bench production was just very thin tonight, and it was one of the big reasons why we lost this game tonight. And Terrence Davis, seeing some run-in with Mike Brown during timeouts, and him and Mike Brown getting heated exchange, but I think Mike Brown left him and had him play through it in the game, man. TD did not disappoint. He made big shots to widen the lead and get the lead cut back down to in striking distance. But, Trey Lyles, Davion Mitchell, and even just the backup center position, Metu, they're gonna, your roles off the bench, you guys have to be bigger. They have to play better. There's no doubt about that. But the biggest takeaway for me in this game, personally, was Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray had the hot hand. Keegan Murray was in a groove when the Kings were coming back. In the fourth quarter, Keegan Murray only had one attempt on the offensive end. That's ridiculous. That cannot happen. I wish Mike Brown would have ran some plays for Keegan Murray to kind of just, instead of going away from him. It's like, why did we go away from Keegan Murray? He was our best sniper in the game tonight. He brought us back in this game. Big part of why we were in the game was because of him. He was making threes left and right, and definitely just was the only one making threes. The Kings Mike Brown's got to figure out to keep Baby Durant in the game, man. I think that's a big part of why we lost tonight. Yeah, granted, our defense was terrible in the first 3 quarters, and they decided to clamp it down and, play some defense in the fourth quarter. But make no mistake about it, you cannot go away from Keegan Murray, especially in this type of game tonight. He was offensively, the Kings' best player at the time when they were making their run. And the fact that Domas got ticky-tacky fouls and De'Aaron Fox missed some free throws and he missed some wide-open three-pointers, Keegan Murray is your third piece. Keegan Murray is your third guy. You gotta feed Keegan Murray the ball. There's make no mistake about it. You have to give Keegan Murray the green light, especially when your two stars are struggling to find any offensive flow and rhythm. Keegan Murray has to be that guy, and I was just very disturbed and very mad that we just did not go away from that we went away from Keegan Murray, especially in that fourth quarter. I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, where's the Murray DHO action off the screens? Why are we not running any plays for Keegan Murray? Where's the double teams at? Why are we not kicking the ball out to Keegan Murray? Boy, he had a lot of wide open looks in the fourth quarter. I mean, it's just mind-boggling to me that we can just go away from that. And I get Fox and Sabonis will draw all the attention because they are your two best players. They are the driving engines and the force of the offensive end. But in this game in particular, they were out of sync. They offensively struggled in spurts, and Keegan Murray was the answer to go to, man. You got to feed the hot hand. You got to go to Keegan Murray in this game in particular. And I felt like Mike Brown failed to do that, and it showed. He only had one shot attempt in the fourth quarter. Overall, from the field, guys, we shot 54%, 9 to 27 out of 3 from beyond the arc, 33%. That's not good. 84% from the line. We missed key free throws though. De'Aaron Fox and Kevin Huerter, 14 turnovers and 21 dimes. This game, got to give credit to the Mavericks. They came out swinging, even knowing that Luka Doncic was going to miss tonight's game. They came out swinging, and the fact that he will be ready to go tomorrow night, they definitely play different without Luka Doncic. It seems like they play more harder and they get more of their role players involved because Luka Doncic is very ball dominant. But I'm eager to see how this Kings team responds tomorrow night. I'm kind of glad we're playing them on a back-to-back because tomorrow I expect the effort to be a lot better. I expect the three-point shooting to be a lot better, and I expect Domantas Sabonis and Fox and Harrison Barnes to be a lot better. I know De'Aaron Fox had his way in the fourth quarter, but I felt like he was really non-existent from beyond the arc. I want his three-point shooting to be better, and I think that you got to make your free throws. Granted, he was 12-14, but those two big misses towards the end of the game when you're in striking distance, you got to make those free throws, man. Make no mistake about it. The bench has to be better. Day has to be better. Trey Lyles got to be better. Chimezi Metu, that backup center is so pivotal and key. He's got to be better. Hoping that Malik Monk is nothing serious going on there. I hope that he's back tomorrow night, and we'll see. It's a roll ankle. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this game tonight. Very frustrating to see this loss, especially with the way they played. I've seen all the stuff on Twitter like, "Hey, Sacktown, it's not looking good. It's one. You guys, you gotta relax. It's one game. I'm not ready to hit the panic button yet. Now, maybe if we lose tomorrow, we lose Phoenix, and then we lose like 3-4 straight games, then yeah, it's a bit concerning. But no one's gonna hold your hand. You guys got to come out. You got to regroup. You got to play a lot better because I know you're capable of playing a lot better than what we saw tonight. And it's frustrating to see this team come into the game tonight struggling, fail to get stops. Just the defense has to be better, man. When you're narrowing down, trying to lock in on trying to win a division and narrowing down and try to get a playoff seed, your defense has to be better. Your offense, even though we put up 114 points tonight, our offense hasn't been the issue, but tonight it was the issue. It was. There's in spurts that where the offense, you went on droughts and your defense failed to get you stops. And that was pretty much the game. And even going away from your best sniper who brought you back in the game, in Keegan Murray, that was a bit of a concerning point as well. And you know what? I'm not ready to hit the panic button yet. I know it's one game. They were out without Luka Doncic, and Luka Doncic will be back tomorrow. So I'm curious to see how that team looks like with Kyrie and Luka as a duo, and see if they can mesh together. And the Kings are going to have their handful. They're going to have their hands full tomorrow. Make no mistake about it. But I do expect the offense to be a lot better tomorrow, and it has to start with your core players, and it has to be a better bench overall, a better bench production offensively off the bench. They got to step it up too, man. And this defense has to be better too. And in spurts, De'Aaron Fox did a fantastic job of containing and making it tough on Kyrie Irving. But now tomorrow it's going to be even harder because Luka Doncic is back. So who are you going to guard when you have two bona fide superstars on the court in Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving? I'm curious. We're going to have our hands full, guys. You got to just stay locked in. And I'm curious to see how this team does tomorrow night and how they respond. So with that being said, that's going to do it for me for tonight's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Leave your comment section below. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. Have yourself a great night. We'll see you guys in tomorrow night's video. Peace.